morning and welcome to Expresso on SABC3. Now, over the last few days, we've been talking to a very lucky couple who won a dream wedding in Top Billing magazine. And today we get into the wedding spirit a little more as we draw closer to Anel and Rian's wedding at Reebokskloof, and we talk about decor, flowers and stationery for that special day. And of course, to tell us more about that, we've got representatives from Lush and Wedding Concepts. We have Garth from Lush. Good morning, how are you?
Hi there, well thanks.
That's awesome. As well as Kim and Hannes from Wedding Concepts. Now, I'm so happy to have you guys here because this table looks absolutely amazing. But can you tell me who is involved in the whole decor, stationery and flower process, and how are they chosen?
Well, Anel and Rian sent us images of what they envisioned for their perfect day, and when I saw those, I immediately knew who the right person was to get involved, and that was Garth from Lush. He's got his style is perfect for what the couple wanted, and you'll see that on the wedding day, how it unfolds. And then in terms of stationery, Lara Friday is one of our favorite associates, and she's very, very creative, so she was the natural choice for that side of things.
Wonderful. Now take us through the decor of this table. It's blown me away. I haven't seen anything like it before.
Thank you. Well, you know, what we see here today, I think is very much on trend at the moment, especially if you look at the international bridal media and blogs. It's very much a look, I think, that comprises contemporary elegance. It's quite bold, it makes quite a strong statement, yet it's quite soft at the same time because of all the glass and candles. So there's a very nice balance that we're striking. Of course, in terms of decor, all your elements on the table need to work together to form a complete whole. And that's why we've got these beautiful light pink color glasses to pick up on the pink and the flowers.
Wow.
We've got elegant silver cutlery, which of course enhances one's eating experience. And then, as Kim mentioned, the stationery, which also picks up on that trend of keeping things very, very opulent, yet elegant.
It absolutely looks opulent and elegant. Now, Garth, the flower arrangement, when I saw it, I was like, shebang. It is absolutely amazing. Take us through how you came across this for the wedding.
I wanted to do something really simple. So in terms of shapes, they're basically rounds. The rounds appear in terms of candles. The vases that the candles are in, which are tall stemmed and different heights. The flower arrangement itself and the actual flowers.
Yes.
We went pink because ultimately it's a very romantic flower. I mean, what could be more romantic than pink?
It is.
It's coral, which is also very, very trendy at the moment, very much in demand. Everyone wants the sort of coral pink, and I suppose that's, you know, the vintage element. And I wanted to do something that was really romantic as well, and very, very simple nonetheless. And for that reason, it's effective.
What I like about this is because when it's on the glass here, it looks like it's really just floating in the middle of the air. But what if this look is not particularly what the couple wants? Are there alternatives for them?
Yes, and the trend very often is not to have uniformity, so that you'll have maybe these on half of the tables, and on the other tables you'd have a different kind of design that, you know, sort of links in with it. Maybe lower flowers and taller candles, or just have half of the tables with taller elements and half with only lower elements. And for that reason, I actually did create a second arrangement, which is more organic, but nonetheless sort of very much part of the same theme and in the same colors, that potentially could go on alternate tables.
Wow, could these be at the same wedding at the same time?
Absolutely.
These two different elements?
Absolutely, but would only create interest and texture and depth.
It does.
Yes.
Wow, so also tell me, how do you assist a couple in choosing the color scheme for their wedding?
Well, you know, that's an interesting question because obviously we often get couples who come to us with a specific colour in mind, whether it's linked to a bridesmaid's dress or, you know, someone's favourite colour. If that's not the case, we go to really far lengths to try and guide them as to what their best options are. And of course, we look to what's popular and trendy at the moment, and naturally also what's seasonal in terms of flowers. And when we put the entire colour scheme together, it's always very important to strike a balance there in terms of not having things be too overbearing, but bring it into your stationery, bring it into your flowers, you know, but it's important to decide up front how far out you're going to go. Is it very colourful? Is it going to be very bold? Or are you going to keep it quite classical and white with accents of colour? So the options are really legion.
Wow, this looks absolutely amazing. Finally, what I want to know is how important is stationery on a table like this?
Stationery is, in my opinion, exceptionally important. I'm a personal stationery freak, and I think it really finishes off the look completely. So, depending on what you decide to do here, we've got the perspex, which mirrors the glass, which we've used a lot, and then the menu is underneath. but you can really do so much and get really creative with laser cutting, with perspex, also with paper. Keeping it quite simple and then having a pop of color works fantastically. So it really is important to not forget the stationery element when looking at your decor, because it really is something of a whole that you need to.
I love this. And what it does is it also saves on space, because you have this little thing and then it opens up into different elements there as well. So it's really, really cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, I must tell you, this is going to be the wedding of the century. I can't wait to see it. I want to say a personal thank you to Lush for providing all the decor and flower details for their special day. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And like I say, stay tuned, because Anel and Rian's wedding is going to be absolutely fabulous.
Rian and Anel are the lucky couple who won a top billing magazine wedding worth 500,000 Rand. Share in the magic of their big day on Expresso. Here's a peek at the little black book. The wedding's hosted at the magical Rebokskloof Wine Estate. Wedding Concepts coordinates the day, while Anel glides down the aisle in a dress by Didi Couture, with makeup and hair by L'Oreal, to exchange wedding bands from Browns with Rian, the love of her life. Guests will enjoy flowers and decor by Lush, striking lighting features by Something Different, and DJ Preston from On Cue Music will keep them on the dance floor all night. The wedding cake's a divine creation by Kanya Hunt, and the bridal couple will stay at the luxurious 4-star L'Hermitage before they jet off to honeymoon in Mauritius with the compliments of Air Mauritius and World Leisure. Share in the joy of this unforgettable event as these experts share tips to help your own dream day, only on Expresso.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.